Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Nene and I am back with another video. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Sorry y'all, I'm be talking a little fast, because as you can see, I am currently driving right now in my brand new car. Well, not brand new, like it's used, but like I bought it off of somebody. I found it on Craigslist and I bought it off of somebody, and I got it for a good deal. Let me just say that, because, and the reason why I say that is because, as you guys know, the previous vehicle I had, which was the Kia Sedona, the minivan, I got that from an auction, right? But this vehicle here, I got off of somebody off of Craigslist. Now, let me tell y'all how I went about getting it, right? So I got this car last week on Wednesday. So I've had the car for like a week. It's a 2006 Saturn VUE, however you say it, right? And I like it, you know what I mean? At first, the guy was asking for $2,150. I talked him down to, I asked him, could he lower it? Is there any way, like I negotiated, was there any way we can chop it down, right? So he chopped off the 150 and just sold it to me for 2 bands, which I'm like, okay, cool. I can, because I budgeted myself at 2 bands, right? On getting a car. But here's what made me say yes to it, right? There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. And then on top of that, he did his he did his due diligence. I'm sorry. I don't know why I can't talk right now. He did his due diligence, right? Fucking tongue twister. He did his due diligence. Got the car and like all the fluids and stuff. Make sure they were on the up and up. Oil change. Out here, you have to pass a smog check, right? He got that done. All 4 tires is new. There's nothing electrical, mechanical, there's nothing wrong with it at all. That's why I was okay with getting it for 2 bands, because I'm like, for me to get a car and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, oh, I'm definitely gonna pay 2 bands. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna pay 2 bands, you know, for this car. This is a deal, because the car I was previously looking at, which was it was a 2011 GMC Ikeda, whatever it's called, right? So I was looking at that at first, but the person who was selling it was like oh, it might be the timing chain. So I started calling here comes my fiance. I started calling shops and stuff to see what the estimate would be for to get a timing chain repaired. Child, that shit was $3,500. I'm doing a video, honey. Go on inside and get your food. That shit cost damn near $3,500. That's for parts and labor.
Oh yeah, I love it in the car.
I'm gonna eat in the car because I'm gonna do a video. Can you take this upstairs?
You eating in the car for what?
So I can do my video in peace. I can't do it with you in the room, and then I can't do it in the living room. So here, can you throw this in the trash? I'm coming right up when I'm done. Say your grace. And don't be rolling your eyes at me. I love that man. He get on my goddamn nerves. Oh, look, y'all. So this wasn't like this before. My sunroof didn't look like this. I took it to go get it car washed. I went through the car wash. As I'm going through the car wash, and you know how that heavy water starts to come down, that's when it started leaking. And I double checked to make sure that this part right here, I double checked to make sure that this was all the way closed, and it still leaked. So this got wet, of course. Look, this got wet, of course, and now it looks crazy. Other than that, there's nothing else wrong with the car. I'm excited, y'all. I'm blessed because, as you guys know, or for those of you who don't know, the shit that I went through previously with the minivan, and how that just but I was hurt. I was hurt when I had to get rid of my other car, but I was like, you know what, God, I feel like you got something better for me. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you got something better for me, and I feel like it might be something I want. Right now, sorry, my husband keep texting me talking about, because my daughter getting speech right now. So, but yeah, so I was like, I feel like you got something better for me. Now, I originally wanted an SUV, 4-door SUV with cloth seats. I didn't care, you know. I cared, but I kind of cared who it was made by, because I didn't want a foreign car. All right, I've already had a Toyota, I've already had a Kia, now I've had a Saturn. And it's crazy because when I first got my driver's license, I always wanted a Saturn. I didn't care what kind of Saturn was, I just wanted the name brand Saturn vehicle, right? So now that I got one and it's an SUV, so I got what I wanted. I got an SUV, 4 doors. The only thing is the seats aren't cloth. The seats aren't cloth. They're leather, which, okay, whatever. It's cool. I'm grateful. I have a car. You know what I mean? I need one. You know, and then y'all know, for my daughter who's non-mobile, non-verbal, and you know, with her having doctor's appointments and stuff, I need a car. No, I can't afford to keep dishing out Lyft money and all this and all that when I can just have a car of my own, right? Fill that sucker up with gas and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? The only thing is just to maintain the vehicle, take care of the vehicle. You know what I mean? And that's what I have plans on doing. right? But since there's nothing wrong with this car, I'm good for right now. So today, earlier this morning, I'm back home now. I just came from the DMV, so I got my car registered and the title, right? So now I gotta wait for the title to come in the mail with my name on it. But everything else is up to par. The car insurance, the car's registered and all that. So now I don't have to worry about my car possibly being towed in the middle of the night because I ain't had no tag or no license plate or nothing like that. I mean, I did have a temporary moving permit in my window, but now that my car is registered and all that, and I have a tag on my license plate, I'm cool. But yeah, so I wanted to talk to you guys and do a little mukbang at the same time. I shouldn't even be eating this, which is McDonald's, because it's fast food, and I'm currently on metformin. Not because I'm a diabetic. I am not nowhere near a diabetic. I'm not pre-diabetic. I'm not diabetic at all. I'm on metformin to get some sense of control of my insulin resistant. I'm insulin resistant, right? That, and then on top of that, my doctor put me on it for weight loss, right? But you're not supposed to eat greasy food. You're not supposed to eat fried food. And y'all know I mostly make home cooked meals. But I'm out and about, and it's been past my time to take my medication. But again, I wasn't home. And so I was like, let me hurry up, get something while I'm out. Put something in my stomach so then by the time when I get home, I can just take my medication and be good. So this is what you guys are about to get. You guys are about to get a little mukbang while we're in the car. I ain't want to do the mukbang in the house like you guys heard me tell my husband, because he's in the room and I guarantee you he in there playing the game. So, and speech is in the living room with my daughter. Heavenly Father, I come before you, asking you to please bless this food that I'm about to receive. I ask that you allow it to be nourished into my body. Please bless the hands that prepared it. Please bless those who do not have. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Yes, y'all, don't worry. I put hand sanitizer on after I left McDonald's. Y'all didn't see it because I didn't start recording. Oh no, I did start recording while I was at McDonald's. But yeah. But yeah, y'all. Blessed. Highly favored. This year, I ain't playing games with nobody. No games. When I say I'm not playing, I'm not playing. And what I mean by that is, you're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to talk to me in any kind of way. And the reason why I'm saying all this is because y'all know, or for those of you who don't know, y'all know I stay to myself. Right? It's, well, not now, but before it was just me and my daughter. Now it's me, my daughter, and my fiance. I mean, my husband. Right? So y'all know I usually stay to myself, mind my business. I don't really have friends. I had two friends. I'm not gonna say, in regards to one of them, I'm not gonna say had, because she still is. I don't speak of her in past tense. I speak of her as if she's still here, right? But I had two friends, right? One of them was a guy who was an ex. Known him for over a decade, right? So, known him over 10 plus years, right? But then, found out he was talking shit about me. I don't know why or how he didn't think I wasn't going to find out, but I found out. Right? And then my little sister. For those of you who don't know, she passed away back in 2024, back in June. That's who I'm referencing in regards to one of the friends that I have, and I still speak of her as if she's still here. Because just because she's not here does not mean she's not my friend still. Does not mean she's still the godmother of my daughter. You know what I mean? Everything about her is still as if she's still here. You know what I mean? I will never reference her of the past, like to the past. Like, oh yeah, she was. You know what I mean? No, she is. And will forever, always will be. But, and her. So, I don't have female friends because I've tried the whole female friend thing, and I've been betrayed so many times by females. I get along more with dudes. I get along more with guys than I do with females. Because, and I say that because, one, I'm not with all the drama. I'm not. And I'm sorry to say this, but not everybody. Not everybody. But I don't have time for the drama. I don't have time for the drama. I don't have time for the BS. I don't have time for women who claim to be grown, but you act like you 14, 15. So, I'm gonna give y'all a situation, right, that I was recently in. I'm not gonna say any names or not like that. I'm gonna just tell you the situation. So, my husband knew this couple that he has known for a very long time. He even lived with them, you know, back then for however long he lived with them. So he became like family to them, right? So, you know, I started getting cool with the wife and the husband or whatever. The husband's cool as shit, you know what I mean? He minds his business, he stayed to himself. Cool. The wife is a little on the loud side and, you know, whatever, which I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with it. My thing, as long as you cool, you genuine, you not fake, you keep it real, you loyal, what else? And you're grown and mature, and you have common sense, then I can rock with you. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna just give you the whole backstory, and then the final straw that did it all. So when I met this lady, you know, I would speak, like if I would hear her on the phone, like when my husband was talking to the husband, because they would like play the game together, you know what I mean, over the phone, like on playing Call of Duty, you know, they'll be on Discord or they're in chat or whatever, and he'll be talking to the husband or whatever, and I'll speak to the husband and say hi and stuff like that. And then if I hear the wife, I'll be like, hey queen, how you doing, whatever, woo. All right, so last month, oh no, it was the beginning of this month on the 2nd, after New Year's, We went over to their house so she could do my hair. I just took it out last night. The red and black braids I had. So she did my hair. It took her 2 days to do it. Because we went over there that Friday. Had to stay the night because she didn't finish it. She finished it that next day, but not until later on that night. So Saturday night, we finally came home because my husband had to go to work Sunday. So now, mind you, let me go back. Now, mind you, when I first kind of met her, not in person, I mean over the phone, she had asked me if she could borrow $60, right? And that she would pay me back. Now, mind you, I am somebody who don't play when it comes to money. Right? I don't play when it comes to money. Especially when you're on a fixed income, right? You got bills, you got a child, car, all this extra shit. Yes, your husband works, but the job you work at don't really be giving out shifts. And anybody who works for that company can tell you. Right? So you barely got money. And the money that you do have, you either want to keep it and save it just in case you need it for a rainy day, or use it on important stuff like food. I don't want to say diapers because she don't wear diapers. Pull-ups, gas, anything. You know what I mean? Anything that may be needed, right? Because I'm the type of person, I don't just spend money just to spend it. And when I do spend money, it's on stuff that we need. Like, yeah, I'm getting my nails done. I do, as y'all can tell, I very rarely do it. You know what I mean? It's people out here who go get their nails done every other week. No, my shit is more like get it done every 6 to 12 months. You know what I mean? Now, back in the day, I used to get them done quite often. Now, no. But yeah. So, mind you, first time I talked to her, she asked me to borrow $60. She said she said that she was gonna pay me back. I was like, all right, cool. Cash after her the $60. Now, mind you, this was back when I kind of first got with my husband, which was last year. Yeah, because next month will be a year since we've been together. So last year, I want to say maybe February, March, maybe like March, April, right? March, April, I gave her that $60. I'm still waiting on it. I'm still waiting on it, y'all. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say I'm still waiting on it. And I didn't press her about it. I didn't call her. I didn't hound her. You know what I mean? And be like, hey, where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? I'm not like that. Because first of all, one, you know what you said. You asked me for money, right? You said you were going to pay me back. You said you were going to pay me back. So I expect for you to pay me back. She never paid me back. That's one thing I let slide, right? That's one thing I let slide. All right, I let that slide. I didn't press her about it. I ain't say nothing. You ain't pay me back. You ain't pay me back. Now here's where I get pissed off at, because I don't like when people try me and play with me just because I'm respectful and I seem like I'm innocent, right? I seem like a very nice person. First of all, everybody has two sides to them, right? I do too. Again, I'm very, very respectful. Yes, I do not like people. I don't like being around people, but I'm a bitch, but I'm not rude. Like, I will speak, hey, how you doing? You know, I will introduce myself, whatever, woo. But this motherfucker here, right? So mind you, never got the $60. And this was almost a year ago, right? Never pressed her about it. Didn't say shit about it. Now, earlier this year, the beginning of this, when she did my hair, I paid her, right? Because she first of all, the fact that she offered to do my hair, she offered to do my nails, my hair, and my eyebrows, right? So I said, okay, how much you gonna charge me to do it? For the eyebrows, she said $5. For the nails, she said she was gonna do $30. And then for the hair, $40. So altogether, $75. I said, all right, cool. Paid her the $75, right? My hair got done. So I'm like, all right. That same night that she finished my hair, which was Saturday, that same night she said she was gonna come back over. She was gonna come over to my crib and do my nails and my eyebrows. Never came and did it. Now, mind you, me and my husband. Now, mind you, no, I text her first. And I was like, hey, queen, don't forget, you supposed to do my nails and my eyebrows today. She said, I'm not, she said, I'm gonna come right after I get off of work, baby. And I was like, all right. Ain't hear from her for the rest of the day. My husband contacted her husband. Again, they're homies, they're friends. He contacted her and he contacted him and was like, hey, where's sis at? You know what I mean? What's going on? Sis supposed to be doing my hair. I mean, doing my wife's nails and eyebrows. Now, mind you, this is like hours later, whatever, woo woo. And the husband says, oh, I've been home, whatever, woo woo. So I'm like, now mind you, I think that day they had court or something, going to somebody's court date or whatever. All right, cool. But my thing is communicate. When you got done doing whatever you was doing or whatever the case may be, you could have communicated with me like, hey, queen, I know I'm supposed to be coming over there doing your nails and your eyebrows today, but I got this to do at this time and I should be over that way around this time. Nope, didn't get anything. Nothing, right? Sorry, I'm starting to get pissed off. Then the next day come. Nothing, right? So I'm like, all right. And it's crazy because my husband warned me about her, like how she is. He warned me about her. Now, I didn't deny anything. And I wasn't like, oh no, she ain't like that, because again, I don't know her like that. He know her more than I do. Because he known these people, he known this couple for years. Again, he lived with them. So he know more about them than I do. Now, mind you, I didn't, when he warned me, it's not like it went in one ear and out the other. Oh, no, that shit sat. Okay? Any type of information I get, it sits here, right? So then later on, when I need it, it can come back up. So he warned me about her. I was like, all right. But my thing is how I am. I like to see shit for myself. Because I don't want to, I'm not the type of person that just go off of what this person said, whatever. Woo. No. I want this person to show me, right? So it was true. What he warned me, it was true, right? So she never came, did my nails and my eyebrows, right? So then one weekend, which it wasn't last weekend, but I think it was the weekend before that. I don't know. But they on FaceTime or whatever, Instagram, FaceTime, whatever, and the lady that's supposed to do my nails and my eyebrows, who has yet to do it, and I paid her to do it. Remember that, y'all. Has yet to do it, and I paid her to do it. Right? Oh, she on FaceTime talking about something. Mind you, she getting dressed and all that extra shit. Talking about some, yeah, when we going out, whatever, whoop. So, hold on, y'all. Hi, Brooke. How you doing? I'm good. Was she good?
She was good. She seemed a little tired. But
Yeah, physical therapy.
Yeah.
She was hollering bad with physical therapy. Yeah.
You know, I noticed a difference when she has her AFOs on. She's
Uh-huh.
like a little whinier, a little more irritable, but she hanged in there today.
Yeah.
She does seem tired.
Sorry, y'all. I was talking to my daughter's speech therapist. But what was I saying? Oh, but yeah. So she on FaceTime, whatever, talking about something. Yeah, what time we going such and such or whatever? Because when we was there, when she was doing my hair, we did talk about planning to like do something together, like as a couple, and then of course with Lanaya, because Lanaya goes where I go, except if I'm out like this doing, you know, running errands and shit like that. But other than that, Lanaya goes where I go. If I don't have to take Lanaya with me and my husband can stay home and watch her, then I'll do that. Other than that, Lanaya goes everywhere I go. I don't give a fuck. My daughter goes where I go. So she talking about some, oh, yeah, what we doing today? What time? Da, da, da. And me and my husband looking at each other like, the fuck is she talking about? Like, we ain't had shit planned that day. And I think it was a Friday. And we like, what the fuck is she talking? And then on top of that, we ain't got no money. So I'm like, the fuck is she talking about? Go where? Now, again, yes, when we was there, when she was doing my hair, we all did talk about planning to like go out, do something, you know what I mean, have fun. But no date, no day, no time was set. Remember this, y'all. No date, no time was set. We didn't say, oh, on this day we gonna go do this, at this time we gonna go do that. So that's why me and my husband was confused. So then, now mind you, the night prior, me and my husband saw a video where it was crazy out near where she live at, her husband, where she live at, where they live at. Now mind you, I used to live over there too, but I moved because one, the apartment was roach infested. Let's start there. Two, the apartment flooded twice. Not once, twice. I said, oh, y'all got me fucked up. All my shit getting ruined. Water everywhere. And y'all think I'm gonna stay here and it's roach infested? Fuck out of here. So I moved from over there. Then stayed with my mom for like a year, and boom, I live at where I'm at now. And I've been here for like 4 or 5 years, right? And I'm ready to move from this motherfucker. Anyway, so mind you, the night before, me and my husband saw a video out there in the same apartment complex where they live at. Some shit going down, right? A fight break out. All these people is fighting or whatever. Whoop. And the people that's in the video, they know them. Like my husband and the couple, the lady that I'm speaking of. They live out there, right? Because one of the females in the video who was fighting is my husband's baby mom. Is one of his baby moms. And his baby mom knows the lady who did my hair and who was supposed to do my nails and my eyebrows. She, I ain't gonna say raised her, but she helped her. You know what I mean? She took care of her, basically. And just based off of that video, I was like, I ain't going back over there. It was too hot, and then there's police over there and all that. And then my thing is, coming over there, I'm not only worrying about my safety and my husband's safety, but of course my child is with me. My thing is, say if we do come over there, you never know, some shit might go down. And a motherfucker might come knock on your door and ask for help and bring the drama to your shit. And then me and my child sitting in there, and you know what I mean? As a parent, your child safety concern comes first. So that's why when they was on FaceTime and I said, I'm not coming back over there, she got offended. Her feelings got hurt so bad. She started talking shit. I don't need no, that's why I don't fuck with motherfuckers now. I don't need motherfuckers like that in my life. Ma'am, me choosing not to come back over that way has nothing to do with you personally. Has nothing to do with you. It is the area, the environment. If I didn't have my daughter, or I didn't have my daughter with me, oh, I'll come over there with no problem. I've been in environments like that. I've lived in the hood before. I used to live over there. I used to live over there, y'all. So this lady, I'm not even gonna call her a queen, because I used to call her queen. And don't get me wrong, everybody is a queen, but some people I feel like are not, because you have to hold certain qualities to be a queen. You have to act like one too. She don't act like one. Now wait until I get into it, y'all. I know it's long, but listen. I'm trying to give you the back and the build up. But right now is what I'm speaking on is what happened recently, which made not only just me, but my husband say, fuck it. I'm not fucking with them no more. So she got offended, right? Her feelings got broke, and then she tried to make it seem like we was judging her. Y'all, all because I said I wasn't coming back over there. Again, that had nothing to do with her. My choice of not coming back over there had nothing to do with her. It had nothing of the fact that, because she tried to say we was judging her based off of where she live at. I'm like, that don't even make sense. First of all, I don't judge nobody, because who the fuck am I to judge? I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, again, I used to live over there. So how the fuck can I judge you? I used to live over there. So what the fuck am I gonna judge you for? I don't understand. So she got offended, whatever. She stopped talking to me. Now, mind you, y'all. Mind you, she stopped talking to me. I called her. I texted her. You know what I mean? Hey, queen. Checking up on her. You know what I mean? Making sure she good. Oh, let me go back. So the day that she did my hair, I went over their crib. I cooked for them, right? I cooked oxtails, rice and peas, and cabbage. I cooked for them, right? And then we had to end up staying the night. The next day, nobody had to cook. I ordered pizza. So everybody ate, and nobody had to cook. Nobody had to come out of pocket. None of that. So mind you, I came over there, cooked for y'all. We chilled, we hang out. I had a moment where I was open and vulnerable because I was talking about my little sister and how much she means to me and her death and what happened and all that. I opened myself up just a little bit to her, y'all. I mean, if you know, you know, when I talk about my sister, I get very emotional because that's how much she means to me. Y'all, I was vulnerable with this lady. Opened up to her about my little sister. Of course, she comforted me, you know what I mean? And all that. But what baffles me is how you acted after the whole situation. Just because I said I wasn't coming back over there no more. So after I said I wasn't coming back over there no more, she said what she said. I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? I'm like, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. It has nothing to do with you. My decision on not coming back over there has nothing to do with you. It's the environment, it's the chaos, and I don't want, God forbid, some shit to pop off and we're over there in that environment. You know what I mean? Somebody could start shooting. I do not want my child in nobody's apartment. I don't want my child in nobody's vicinity. Because bullets do go through windows. Bullets do go through walls. I do not, for some odd reason, either myself or my child getting shot off of somebody else's bullshit. That's why I said I'm not going back over there. But she took it to heart and got offended, got upset. Stop talking to me. Stop fucking with me. Now, mind you, y'all. Mind you. After I just told y'all I cooked for them, ordered them pizza, all this and all that, she still owes me money, y'all. She still owes me money. She still owes me money. Now, mind you, all right, she did my hair. Cool. That's what? The 40. You still owe me $35. I'm not even including the $60 I first gave you when I first started talking to your ass. That you told me you was going to pay me back and never fucking did. So technically, you owe me $95. Technically, she owes me $95. If I do the 60 and the 35, she technically owe me $95. But again, I'm not going to press her about no $60. But see, there's a difference. The first time I loaned you $60, you said you was gonna pay me back. You never did. All right, cool. I let it go. This 35 though, I paid you for a service. I paid you for a service. You did not do that service. You only did my hair. You didn't do my nails. You didn't do my eyebrows. I got my nails done and my eyebrows done at the fucking nail shop. So, after all that, right? So the day, hold on, let me see what time it is, because my husband do got an interview. Hold on. So the day I go get my nails and my eyebrows done, right? My husband texts me and calls me and was like, yo, she tripping, da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. She brought your name up. Now, mind you, they was getting into it about some shit with his baby mom. I don't know. Right? But somehow, my name came up. Like, oh, why can't your wife help you? Or whatever, whoop, whoop. And then she said something in regards to, y'all ain't never helped me and my husband. And I'm thinking to myself, because she was like, what have y'all done for us? Or what have y'all done for me? And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, hold up. Who's y'all? Y'all can talk about Tyshawn all y'all want. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, are we forgetting the $60 that I gave you when I first kind of met you? Are we forgetting about the $75 I just recently gave you that I paid you for a service to do? You only did my hair. You didn't do my nails and my eyebrows. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you used that money. Whether it was on, because after I gave her the money, her husband did turn around and get a tattoo done. So altogether, I gave her, and I'm talking about, oh, and I paid another 60 for some weed. So 60 plus the 75, I gave you $135, I think. Altogether, I gave you $135. 60 for the weed, 75 for the hair, nails, and eyebrows. You only did the hair. Yeah, we got the weed, cool. But the 35 for the nails and the eyebrows, I want that back. So look, once I heard that my name got brought up again for the second time, as a woman, as a grown-ass woman, I'm not the type to talk about nobody behind their back or nothing like that. If I have a problem with you, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to confront you. So I texted her and I said, damn, my other phone. So I got a new phone. I got a 16.8. I had a 13 Pro. My 13 Pro is in the house. It was with my purse. I mean, the text messages is on this phone too, but I don't feel like leaving out of the video, because then I'm gonna have to start a whole nother no. So I'm gonna try to summarize what was said, right? And I want y'all to tell me if I'm tripping or not, right? And I want y'all to keep in mind everything I just told y'all. How she still owe me money, what I've done so far. So I text her and I'm like, hey queen, how you doing, whatever, woo woo. I just wanted to ask you, is there a problem, or do you have a problem with me? Because I'm trying to figure out why my name keeps coming up. A homegirl feeling herself. Again, I don't know everything word for word because everybody was texting paragraphs and shit. But she basically was hostile, y'all. She was hostile. She was rude. Quite frankly, she was a bitch. And I try not to disrespect nobody like that. But you're not finna disrespect me because I didn't do shit to you. I came to you and asked you, was there a problem? Because my name keep coming up twice. And then on top of that, you're currently not speaking to me or talking to me. All just because I said I wasn't coming back over there. So let's not forget that, right? And you still owe me money. Let's not forget that. So I'm trying to figure out where all this hostility towards me is coming from. So, what she said, ain't nobody, you're a nobody for somebody's name to be brought up. But yet my name was brought up twice. I'm a nobody for somebody's name to be brought up. But my name was brought up twice, right? And then she said in the messages that I done lost all the sense that God gave me. She called both of us sick. Then she called, what she called me? It wasn't no disrespectful, like she didn't say bitch or nothing like that, but it was how she was speaking to me is what pissed me off. Because I'm like, why am I getting this type of hostility when I didn't do shit to you? So she like, I don't know what you and your man got going on, but y'all leave me the fuck alone and keep that shit over there. And baby girl, you're a nobody for somebody's name to be brought up, but yet my name was brought up twice. And then she was like, I'm not the one. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a fuck if you was in a gang, you are in a gang. I don't give a fuck where you from. I don't care if you from California. I don't give a fuck if you from New York. I don't care if you from Baltimore. I don't give a fuck where you're from. That does not scare me. The only thing that scares me is God. And that's it. That's the only thing that scares me is God. That's the only thing I fear. Not no female, not no nigga, don't nothing scare me. The only thing I fear is God. That's it. Right? But she was being real rude, being a real bitch. And yet my text messages, if you were to read them, y'all, you could tell who's more mature than the other. Because for you to be like, oh, if you thought you was going to check me, da 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 da, woo doo woo woo. First of all, bitch, I'm not checking you. I'm confronting you. I'm not even gonna say confronting you. I'm asking you a question. I came to you, woman to woman, about what the fuck's going on. Why my name keep coming up. But no, you're giving me hostility. You're being rude and you're being a bitch. And I'm trying to figure out why. When I've been nothing but nice to this lady. Nothing but nice to this lady. And you're being rude and you're being a bitch. So I said to her, I said, let me get one thing very, very clear. Let me clarify something so it's not misunderstood. I said, let me make myself very clear. I ain't scared of nobody. And I ain't the one either. Just because I'm respectful and I seem like I'm innocent, don't let it fool you, baby. Don't. Because there's Renee. You have Renee. And then you have Nene. You've met Renee. Renee is the mother, the lover, the caring, the sympathetic, the empathetic, the understanding, you know. That's Renee. Nene is a whole totally different bitch. She the one who will get smart with you. She the one who will be very sarcastic. And she the one who will be a bitch with no problem. And I try not to bring that side out unless I have to. And it's crazy because as much as I could have, I didn't. Even though she was so rude to me and disrespectful, yeah, she didn't call me out my name, but it's your tone and how you're talking to me. If I'm not giving you the same energy, why the fuck are you giving it to me? And it's not even deserved. I can see if I deserved the shit. I didn't even deserve it. Again, I cooked for y'all. Right? The next night, neither one, not the husband nor the wife, had to cook anything. Y'all didn't have to go out and buy anything because I provided food once again. Even though yesterday I literally just cooked. And then the next night over, we're eating pizza. And then when I cooked, I made sure to clean up after myself. First of all, I do that, period. I do that at home. I do that anywhere. I clean up after myself because I'm not a nasty ass bitch. I clean up after myself. But I'm baffled at how I got treated and how I got talked to. So, again, I might come back on here in a separate video. And, oh yeah, I am. I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell y'all what was said in the text message. And I want y'all to tell me, like, yeah, she tripping. You handled that very well. That's not what I'm wanting. That's not what I want y'all to say. I want y'all, just based off of the text messages and everything that I told y'all in this video, when I go to read the text messages between me and her, I want y'all in the comments to tell me who was in the wrong. Because I have yet and still gotten my money. For the service I paid for. I still have yet to receive my $35. So again, because your feelings got hurt, right? Now, mind you, she had just gotten into an argument with my husband before I contacted her. She had already gotten into it with my husband. That's whatever, and like I told her, whatever issue you and my husband got, that's between y'all. Yes, that's my husband, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. Because y'all knew each other before we did. So, whenever y'all get into it, however y'all resolve it, y'all resolve it. Keep it over there. I have nothing to do with that. Right? So yeah, I'm going to do a separate video, and I'm going to read the text messages, and I want y'all to comment and let me know who's in the wrong. Right? Just to make sure I'm not tripping. But I know I'm not, because any other bitch would be like, oh, okay, I'm about to pull up. Right? So let me tell y'all the fuck shit she just recently did. Right? So I said what I said. Right? And I was like, I said at the end, I said, for you to be talking to me crazy, but still owe me money is crazy work. Right? And I told her, God bless you, you know what I mean? It's cool. We ain't got to fuck with each other. It's cool. Because I see you now. What my husband told me about you, I see it now. What he said, you just confirmed it for me. So now moving forward, I know not to fuck with you. I know you're not your friend. I don't need to be your friend. Again, I don't need this type of drama and this type of bullshit in my life. I don't. So the fact that you thought I was checking you, and like I told her in the text message, I said only little girls feel like they being checked. Because my thing is, if you're grown, if you're mature, and if somebody is coming to you, woman to woman, asking you, is there a problem? Is there an issue? You know what I mean? So if there is an issue, let's talk it out, resolve it, squash it, and you know what I mean, let it go, move the fuck on. No. She felt as though I was checking her. Again, and like I said to her, only little girls feel like they're being checked. Grown women see it as, all right, she coming to me, clearly there's an issue or there's something going on. Let's talk about it, have a conversation, squash the shit. That's what grown people do. That's what grown people do. If there's an issue, you talk it out and you hash it out and solve it and resolve it. Meaning A, talk it out. B, leave it the fuck alone. It is what it is. Or squabble. Point blank, period. But what I'm not finna do is go back and forth with nobody. My days of arguing with people are over. Because I don't even like wasting my breath. So you got a few options with me. Either we can talk it out rationally, like two grown mature adults. Talk it out, hash it out, resolve it, and move on from it. Squash it, be cool, coexist and all that. Or you can shut the fuck up. Point blank, period. You can shut the fuck up. Or I can rock you in your shit and leave it at that. You choose. See, I'm the type of person, I like to give people options. And I not allow you, but I let you choose how you want to go forward. Now, if you keep making it an issue, I'm going to choose for you on what option I want to go now. Because I already done gave you your opportunity. But she did some foul, fucked up shit that really blew my motherfucking mind and made me be like, oh, I'm dead ass not fucking with her. I'm glad I didn't tell her shit about me. So my husband's baby mother, one of his baby moms, his second baby mom, contacted him and told him that the lady who he had gotten into it with, and the one that I'm talking about, you know what I mean, which is the same person, exposed him. Like, she exposed something personal about my husband. She told people, or she posted it on the internet, or whatever the case may be. She exposed something very, 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 very personal and confidential about my husband. And it really pissed me off and broke my heart, because it also kind of got something to do with me too, right? And it pissed me off and it broke my heart, because I'm like, for this lady to have claimed that you're her brother, y'all like family, but then you turn around and do that? You expose that type of information on somebody you call your brother, somebody you call family, all because you mad? All because you're mad. So I said to myself, oh, when she told me that, I was mad, I was pissed, I was hurt, and I felt bad for him, because I'm like, why would she do that? Why would you do that? So that lets me know even more what type of bitch you are. So you the type of bitch that, oh, when you have a fallout with somebody, oh, you telling everything. Secrets, information, you putting everything on blast. I don't need that type of friend. Because if we ever fall out and you think you finna sit here and post and expose my secrets and my information and shit like that, oh, bitch, you got me fucked up. Bitch, when I see you, it's on sight. It's on sight. There is no, hey, how you doing? When I say, as soon as my eyes lay on you, and if we are in close proximity, I'm smacking the fuck out of you. Y'all, if I tell y'all what she did, y'all be like, oh no, that's fucked up. Like right now, a little bit of part of me is fighting back tears, because not of how upset I am, but how much it's pissing me off. And I really, 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 really want to cuss this lady out, and I really, 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 because again, it kind of has something to do with me. So it's like, a part of me want to cuss her the fuck out, but I blocked her. But another part of me is like, no, don't stoop to her level. God gonna get her. And no, I'm not wishing bad on her. I'm not, you know what I mean? If I fall out with somebody, I fall out. It is what it is. It is what it is. I wash my hands of you, and it is what it is. Just like I told her, we don't have to fuck with each other. We don't have to speak. But you can run me my money. As long as I get my money, I'm cool. I ain't got to talk to you. And especially after the fuck shit you did, I definitely don't want to talk to you. I definitely don't want to be your friend. And it's crazy because I feel like out of everybody she knows, I would have been that best, like, bomb ass friend. Like that bitch you call for advice. That bitch when you want her to pull up, come over, hang out, do this, talk, and all this, and whatever. Woo woo. I feel like out of everybody, I would have been that best friend, because that's how I am in any friendship. Again, there was a girl who I've known since she was fucking 16. Knew her for over a decade. That's 10 years. So I knew her since she was 16 up until she a grown-ass woman now. I've endured a lot of things with this young lady. And this was back over when I lived on the East Coast. And to that girl, I was nothing but loyal, honest. Anything, any and everything that you could think of that a friend is. And I wasn't just a best friend. I was like big sis. For me to be able to earn that title, I didn't earn it for nothing. You know what I mean? Let me tell y'all something. I'm not the type of bitch that say what you want to hear. I'm not going to say what you want to hear. I'm not. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm very blunt, right? Now, how I come off and how I may say things, it may come off wrong or whatever the case may be. But what I'm telling you is out of respect, out of love, out of personal experience. Understanding and stuff like that, right? I'm not even gonna get into with the last chick that I was just telling y'all about, how she fucked me over and why I'm not friends with her no more. Child, that's a whole again, this is why I don't have female friends. I don't have time for the bullshit. But this shit here with this one here, never again. I'm glad I found out now before I put months and years into a friendship and talked about this, and then if I had a falling out with her, my shit would have been exposed. I'm glad I found out now. The Lord put me in a situation to where as though I can see who she really is now. That way later on, I don't get fucked. I mean, technically I got fucked out of money, but when I say fucked, I mean fucked. Because again, she exposed some information, some personal information about my husband that really, 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 really fucked me up. Like, it hurt me, because why would you do that? I don't understand that. Why would you do that? Like, you wouldn't want nobody doing that to you. Why would you do that? And then you about to have whomever and anybody, because there's people that they both know. There's people that don't like him, right? But that person could use that information against my husband. So it's like, why would you do that? And what I found funny, and my husband said it, he was like, you got all this smoke for us, and you being rude and got all this hostility towards us, but not towards the nigga that called your son fat. Let me say that. Let me say that again. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. You got all this smoke and hostility. Because at one point she told my husband, she said she want to fight now. I don't know if she was talking about me or if she was talking about him. Because it was kind of after I said what I said. Anyway. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it louder. You got all this smoke and all this hostility for two people who didn't do anything to you. But you let a nigga that you barely know, somebody I think you don't fuck with, but he called your son, your biological son, not a little boy you call your son, or not a little boy who you've been around for so long he feels like a son to you. No, your biological son, this little nigga that came out of you, he called him fat, and you gave that nigga no smoke. You didn't go back and forth with him. You didn't argue with him. You didn't even argue with the bitch he with. Did you even say something to her? Because that's her nigga, and you know her. Did you say something to her? Did you go as hard on her as you did with us? Was you as rude as you was to us? Was you as rude to her or him? Did you even say anything to him? Because I wish a motherfucker would. Talk about my child. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can talk about me all you want, but my child is off limits. So that's why I'm trying to, like, did you have the same smoke you got for us? Did you have the same smoke for that nigga? Cause I would have been on his ass like wet on rice. You call my son what? And I don't give a fuck if he is. That's not your place. Why are you calling my son fat? Who told you that it was okay for that to come out your mouth? But no, you over here worried about us. And you more mad about us and what we said to you, which wasn't even that crazy. I didn't disrespect her. I didn't call her no bitch. I didn't do none of that. I could have, but I didn't. Because at the end of the day, I'm still respectful. And at the end of the day, I'm a grown-ass woman. It's about how you handle shit. And clearly, she's not a grown-ass woman. You claim to be grown, but you're not. Your actions show otherwise. Your actions show that you're 14, 15, 16 years old. Because again, I wasn't checking you. A grown woman would see it as, okay, there's some type of conflict or there's something going on. Let's talk it out like two adults. But then also had the nerve. So after I text her asking her why my name keeps coming up, she called me after that. And I was in the middle of talking to my husband. I'm not about to stop saying what I need to say to my husband just to answer your phone call. You're going to wait. So after I got done talking to my husband, that's when she texted back and was like, and don't call me back either, since you couldn't answer the phone when I called you. Bitch, I've been calling you. I've been calling you and I've been texting you. And you ain't answering not there one time. And you think just because all of a sudden I send you a text message and you call me, I gotta answer? Fuck no. But you're going to wait until I get done talking to my husband. Then I'm gonna call you back. You haven't given me the same respect, so why the fuck should I give it to you? Please make it make sense. Because it don't make sense to me. The fuck I'm going to call you back for? And I've been doing nothing but calling you and texting you since I told you I wasn't coming back over there. Your feelings got hurt. I still called you and texted you to check up on you. And then on top of that, I felt bad when I said I wasn't coming back over there. I could tell that hurt your feelings. I could tell. And then especially all the shit that you were saying after I said it. I knew off rip it hurt your feelings. Because I think deep down, she knew, oh yeah, this bitch right here, she real thorough. She, you know what I mean? She cool. She cooks and stuff like that, you know what I mean? She chill. I really feel like she would be cool peoples. And I feel like you're hurt because I feel like you really felt like you lost out on somebody who could have been a really, really, really good friend to you. And that's why your fucking feelings is hurt. It's okay. But what's crazy is once I saw and realized that her feelings was hurt after I said I wasn't coming back over there, I said to her husband, I said, oh, I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. It was just, you know what I mean? I'm thinking of my child's safety. If it was just me, I'd have been like, fuck it. I'm coming back over there. But it's not just me. I have a child to think about. My child is nonverbal, non-mobile. If my child hears shots, she probably gonna end up laughing and think the shit funny. Because she do that shit now when she watch action movies. When she hear gunshots, she laugh. I don't know if I should be worried or not. You know what I mean? My daughter finds joy in the sound of gunshots. I don't know. But I even said to her husband after I realized her feelings was hurt, I said, look, I said, either that same weekend or the next weekend, when all this took place, I said, we gonna surprise her and we gonna pop up, right? I said his name. I said, don't tell her. I said, but we gonna pop up and we gonna have fun. I said, you, my husband, and my daughter can chill at the crib. Y'all make sure y'all take care of my baby, because I was gonna do a girls' day out. And it was going to be just me and her. And I was going to pay for everything. Spa day, something to eat, and whatever fucking activities we was going to go do, I was going to pay for it. She wasn't going to have to worry about nothing. Now, if you wanted to come out of pocket for something, cool. You can come out of pocket for it. You have that option. But I was planning a girls' day because I felt bad after saying I wasn't coming back over there. And I noticed and I could tell that it hurt her feelings. So we was going to do a pop-up. But then all this shit happened. And it's crazy because I said that to her too. When we was texting back and forth. She totally disregarded that. She was like, something, I don't fuck with you. Ain't shit changed. I'm gonna say it 18 times. Da da da. Okay, cool. That's fine. We ain't gotta fuck with each other. That is, listen to me, sweetheart. I do not lose sleep or do not whine and cry and get depressed when somebody walks out of my life. Or I don't have friends. That don't bother me not one bit. Because guess what? That's one less motherfucker I got to worry about. Like, do you not understand what peace is? Because I've the amount of time that I've had to where as though God has put me in a position to where as though it was just me and my daughter. I've learned how to be by myself. And I don't fucking mind it. I don't mind it. You know what I mean? I don't need friends. I don't. And this is no shade towards like y'all are my supporters, y'all are my family. You know, y'all show me love and support me, and I appreciate that. But dead ass in real life, I don't. Hey y'all, so I'm back. This is a continuance of earlier. What I was talking about earlier. I know I said I was going to do a whole separate video. I'm not. I'm going to just add it to this one. So y'all bear with me. This is going to be a long video. Thank you for sticking it out. If you didn't, comment down below either way. But for those of you who want to know what was said, and again, put in the comments. Just put in the comments your opinions and your thoughts, right? All right. So if you don't remember what I said, go back to when I was filming in my car. Go back. Rewatch it. So this is what I said to her Wednesday at 3:27 p.m. I said, excuse me, but I just wanted to ask you, now that I have time to, because earlier that day, I was running around. I had to take money out of my bank to get the car. Then the guy, I felt like he was playing me, and I was supposed to meet up with him to go look at the car and go get it at 1 o'clock, but he wasn't answering me. So I had to waste time. So I was like, what could I do to waste time? I was like, all right, let me go get my nails and my eyebrows done. So I went and got my nails and eyebrows done. And my husband called me tripping, mad, and I'm like, what is going on? Then I told him I was calling back because I was getting my nails done. Couldn't really hold the phone, and I had to stay still. So I called him back after I got out of getting my nails done. He was telling me what was going on, and I'm like, are you for real? No, I got time for the bullshit. I really got time for that. So I get in my Lyft. I go back home, and
he telling me everything that's going on, what was said. I read some of the messages or whatever. So I was like, okay, watch this. I said, excuse me, but I just wanted to ask you, now that I have time to, woman to woman, do you have a problem with me? Keep it a buck. We both grown, because I'm trying to figure out how and why my name keeps coming up. Right? She texts back. Now, y'all bear with me, because how some people text in slang, but then it's like, you know how you gotta reread and keep rereading the text to figure out what they saying, to put it together, because it don't make sense. Bear with me as I read this, y'all. Y'all can tell whose text is who, okay? Now, mind y'all, that first text message, that's from me. This is from the lady who I was talking about earlier in the video, the one who did my hair, the one who I paid to do my hair, my nails, and my eyebrows. And she only did my hair, but didn't do my nails and my eyebrows, and didn't pay me back. So she said, what the F I'm gonna have a problem with you for? I just don't have to deal with you. What the F? And I'm grown as fuck for damn sure. And what I say once, I can say 18 times and some more. And ask your MFing man why your damn name came up. Cause like a MFer trying to check me or something. Girl, you have lost your sense God gave you. Because I'm not the MFing one at all. The F I'm gonna have a problem with you for, cause you said what the F you said, and I took it like I took, and I chose not to deal with you from that day on, and ain't shit changed. And you're no one to bring your name up for, baby girl. Let me say that again for the people who ain't hear me in the back. And you're no one to bring your name up for, baby girl. LOL. I'm not understanding what the F you getting at about your name being brought up. Shaking my effing head. Yeah, y'all need to leave me be on my mother. Right? Then she says, then she texts me again. Mind you, I didn't even get to reply to the message I just read out. She texts a whole fucking story again and says, first of all, I ain't bringing your name up on an MFing thing. And again, because I don't got time for nobody BS at all. And I don't give a F who it is. He mad because I told his MFing ass he was wrong as F. And he worries about ish that ain't got nothing to do with him. And don't text. Now, mind you, I told y'all earlier in the video, my husband and her had already got into it, which had nothing to do with me. It was between him, her, and one of his baby moms, whom they both know, right? Had nothing to do with me, but my name still came out. And don't text my MFing phone no more if you can't MFing pick up. Now, mind you, if you go back earlier in the video, when I said I was talking to my husband and she called me right after I texted her, she called me. I didn't pick up. I was talking to my husband. You think I'm finna stop talking to my husband just to answer your phone call? I don't think so, sweetheart. I'm gonna finish what the fuck I need to say to my husband, and then when I'm done, then I'm gonna call you back. But you got nerve to say this to me because I didn't pick up your phone call? Ma'am, did you pick up my phone call when I called you? Way before all this? When your feelings got hurt after I said what I said, which is what I said to y'all earlier in the video. And I explained why I said what I said. Did you pick up the phone when I called you? Did you answer any form of a text that I sent you from my phone, from my husband's Instagram account or Facebook Messenger account to you? And you knew it was me because how I text. Because you know my husband don't text the same way. How I text, and I called you queen because I call you queen. You knew it was me. You never replied back. But yeah, I don't pick up your phone call, and don't text my MFing phone no more if you can't MF and pick up. Okay. I don't care about nobody and what the F y'all got going on. The F on straight the F up. And if I got a problem with you, I'll MF and say it. Just like the F I said the other day. So I don't know why the F you texting me, asking me anything at all. Straight up. The F wrong with you MFing people. Got me so MFing F'd up. Straight up. The F you peoples done lost y'all MFing mind. The F now deal with y'all sick ass shit y'all got going on over there. And keep me the F out of y'all BS. This is what I text back. Now, remember what I just said to y'all. That's what she said to me. This is what I said to her after all that. First of all, I didn't pick up because I was talking to my husband. Secondly, whatever y'all got going on because y'all got into an argument has nothing to do with me. I was told that my name was brought up. I was cool. You've been acting weird and acting funny since I said I wasn't coming back over there no more because I've been calling you. You chose to ignore me, so what's really going on? I came to you out of respect like a woman. I didn't come at you crazy. I didn't cuss you out. But look how you talking to me. It's funny because I've already let you slide once. Now, when I say let you slide once, again, if you go back earlier in the video, I said that when I first met her, not in person, but like talked to her, I want to say maybe a couple weeks or a month or whatever after I got with my husband, I finally talked to her on the phone. I finally spoke to her and talked to her. She asked me for money. She asked me for $60. I cashed app it to her. She told me she was going to pay me back. Never got it. But I didn't press her about it. I didn't hound her. None of that. I didn't beg for my money. None of that. I shouldn't have to. I should not have to. Let me continue on. But look how you talking to me. It's funny because I've already let you slide once because I'm a grown-ass woman and I'm not pressed. But you being disrespectful to me and you still owe me money. Now, when I say still owe me money, I'm not even talking about the $60 that I first gave you. I'm talking about out of that $75 I gave you to do my hair, my eyebrows, and my nails. Why was I about to touch my lips? You did my hair, but you didn't do my eyebrows and my nails. So you still owe me $35, ma'am. I paid you to do something. First of all, you offered. Let's start there. You offered to do my hair and my nails and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, well, how much you gonna charge me? Because I didn't mind paying. You doing me a favor, right? So the least I can do is pay you. $40 for the hair, $5 for the eyebrows, $30 for the nails. You didn't do my nails or my eyebrows. The nail salon, the nail shop did this. Where's my 35? So you still owe me money. But yet, you able to come out your neck sideways towards me? Okay, let me continue. But you being disrespectful to me and you still owe money, and still owe me money is crazy work. I came over there and chilled with y'all, opened up to you, cooked for y'all, and now I'm getting hostility for what? I don't have no issues with you, but what you're not going to do is disrespect me. Because I didn't do shit to you, point blank period. And the fucked up part about it is, this weekend, again, I explained the same thing earlier in the video. If you go back, I explained this same part that I'm about to say. I said the fucked up part about it is, this weekend, I was making plans for me and you to have a girls' day out because I felt bad because I said I wasn't coming over there no more. I felt bad because I saw that you were hurt by it. And I had a girls' day planned this weekend for us. But I'm good. Keep doing you, queen. I still called you queen after you was fucking disrespectful. I'm still being respectful, right? So here's what she said. After I said that, here's what she says. Stop texting me before it be a problem. Thank you. Then she texts me again. Listen, y'all just leave me alone. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate it. Cool. I text her back. Mind you, this is me texting back now. Bet. I'm cool. We ain't gotta fuck with each other. I just see how you rock now, and it's cool. I don't need to fuck with motherfuckers who act like that anyway. I'm too grown for the childish shit. But let me make something very clear to you. Just because I'm respectful and I may look innocent and sweet, don't let it fool you. Because I ain't scared of nobody. Because I ain't the one either. And we're just going to leave it at that. It is what it is. Your feelings got hurt. It is what it is. Nobody was checking you. Nobody was checking you. I was coming to you and asking you like a woman. Only little ass girls feel like they being checked. But it's cool. We don't have to speak to each other. We don't have to fuck with each other. But you can run me my money. You can run me my money. And I'm always somebody. Queen. Thank you. When she told me, and you're no one to bring your name up. And I'm always somebody. Queen. Thank you. So after that, she got blocked. Then again, no. I'm not even going to say right after that she got blocked. Oh, I left it alone for some hours. Because I want to see if you're going to respond or not. Guess what? She never responded. So after I saw that she didn't respond back, I blocked her. I was like, all right, cool. You ain't got shit else to say. I said what I needed to say. You ain't got shit else to say? Okay. Y'all think she still ran me my money? You think she still cashed at me my money? No. So, didn't hear from her. I think a day go by. I think a day go by. Or 2 days go by. and one of my husband's baby mother. And I say baby mamas because they act like baby mamas. There's a difference between a baby mother and the mother of somebody's child. Being a baby mama and being the mother of somebody's child are two different things because they don't act the same. Trust and believe me, because I'm not nobody's baby mom. I am the mother of somebody's child, but I ain't nobody's baby mom. Now, one of my husband's baby moms, the second one, I think hit him up, or they were talking, I don't know. And she told him that the same girl I got into it with, that he, got into it with, who he knew for years and years, lived with her and her husband, exposed some personal, very, very personal information about my husband. And when he told me that, it blew my motherfucking mind, y'all. It blew my mind. To know and to hear that a grown-ass woman, when I say grown, she's older than me, y'all. I'm 34. This bitch is 40-something years old. I think she told me she's 47. You almost 50 years old. And you do that. You do that to somebody. I'm not even just going to say you do that to somebody who you called family, who you called bro. Because first of all, you shouldn't be doing that to nobody, period. Whether you fuck with them or not. My thing is, if you stop fucking with somebody, stop fucking with them. Why do you have to turn around and expose somebody else's business? Personal business at that. Business that has no reason to be coming out your fucking dick suckers. Excuse my language. That was not your place to tell anybody. And it blew my mind that she did that. Right there, I was like, oh yeah. I'm glad I found out now who she truly is. What my husband said about her, she ain't do nothing but confirm the shit. And I thank God. I didn't get close. And when I say close, I mean close. I'm glad I did not get close. I'm glad I did not tell any of my business. Again, I was vulnerable with this lady. I told her about my sister and what happened and how it hurt me. I got vulnerable once with her. That's it. After that, after her exposing the information that she exposed, oh baby girl, you ain't gotta worry about me at all. At all. I thank God that he showed me who she truly is. And I'm glad he showed me now, before I put months, before I put years into that type of relationship. Again, my husband warned me. He did. He said, be careful with her. And I was like, all right. I didn't deny it. I didn't say, oh, nah. She seemed like a sweet person. Da, da, da. No, I said she seemed cool. Because she do. She seemed cool. She do. But now that I actually got to see and experience it for myself, and I got a little taste of it when I let you slide the first time you owed me money. I already knew right then to watch you, right? I already knew to kind of like tiptoe around you a little bit. But I still still gave you a chance because my thing is, it's money. Like, yeah, nowadays times is hard and every dollar counts, but it's money. I know God gonna bless me, you know what I mean, at some point, and he always does. So that's why I didn't press her about the money I gave her the first time. This time, I want my money because I paid you to do something. You did not do it. So it's only right that you give me my motherfucking money. So, but after hearing what she did to my husband, exposing that type of information, oh yeah, I don't fuck with you. You a trifling asshole. I don't need to be nowhere near around you, and this is why I don't have friends. This is why I stay to myself and mind my business. And this is why I don't get close to anybody. The only real true friend, I'm not even gonna say that I had, because that ain't never going nowhere. It's my little sister. That is the truest friend I have ever had in my entire life. She didn't judge. She didn't sugarcoat. She didn't bullshit. She gave it to you how it is. And you take it however you take it. But she gonna tell you what it is and what it ain't. That's why I really, really fucked with my sister. I'm not gonna cry. I'm trying not to. But I'm not gonna cry. I'm trying not to. But that's why I really, really fucked with my sister. Not only because of the bond and the friendship that we had, but because how real she was. She didn't give a fuck whether it hurt my feelings or not. She knew as long as she kept it real with me, I'm gonna always keep it real with you. And again, loyalty is a big thing to me. That's the first tattoo I got, and it's near my heart. I don't play with it. I don't. I'm a Virgo, y'all. I mean, now everything that they say about Virgos, it ain't true. Because I am not nowhere near perfect. I don't consider myself perfect. I am very detail oriented. I do like information before I do anything. I am a planner. I do like to plan. I am organized. But that perfect shit, no. But, and I'm very loyal. Very. And I'm very blunt. And if I've known you for a very long time, again, I've known people for over a decade. I've known people 14, 15 years since I was in middle school. I've known people since high school. And if I grow with you and hang out with you all the way up until you're grown, and then I cut ties from you, and if I see you out on the street, I'm gonna act like I don't fucking know you. I'm like, hey Renee, hey Nay. Who that? Who are you? I don't know you. The fuck? I don't give a fuck. If it's been 10 years, 12 years, 14 years, 12, 15, I don't care. I don't know you. Who are you? Anyway. But yeah. I'm good. I don't need it. I don't want it. I do not lose sleep. I am not depressed because I don't have any friends. You know what I mean? That's one less motherfucker I gotta worry about. Honestly. But that trifling whore, or whatever, I ain't gonna call her a whore because she married, but that bitch, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm glad I saw the shit now. And I see how trifling you are. But, like I told my husband, I apologized to him. Not because I did anything wrong, but because I felt bad. I felt bad. And it's like, you know, ain't really shit you can do about it. You know what I mean? But I apologized, and I told him, I said, you know what? I said, don't even worry about it, because guess what? Karma. And that's all I said to him. Karma. I said, no, I'm not wishing ill will. I'm not wishing harm. None of that. But karma. And when she comes, she's going to come with the whole full force. She going to come with her bitches. She going to come with the 12 disciples. Jesus might be on the side. And when they come, they're coming. God don't play about his children, especially his anointed children. And I just so happen to be one of them. My husband's anointed too, you know what I mean? I got him to start praying when he first get up in the morning. You know, thank God that you woke up. And I started getting him to say grace when we eat dinner. So, you know, he wasn't doing that before, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm glad my husband found me, you know what I mean? So he can change for the better and get away from certain people. Now, especially her. Especially her. So, but yeah, God gonna continue to bless us. And I told him, don't say nothing. And it's crazy because I fuck with the husband. The husband cool as shit. See, that's the thing about me. I'm that mature and I'm that grown that I can have a problem with this one, but not have a problem with that one. And I know some people are, oh, nah, fuck that. If that's my husband, if I don't fuck with you, he don't fuck with you either. However you roll is however you roll. All I'm saying is, I have a problem with her. Her husband didn't disrespect me. He didn't say shit to me. So I don't have an issue with him. Do I speak to him? No. Even my husband don't speak to him no more. And that's what upsets me too. Is because they were close. Like, they was boys. They would play the game with each other every day. Like, you know, the husband over there where he lived at and my husband here. And, you know, they online playing together and in Discord or in chat, you know, talking to each other, playing the game. Now, don't even talk to him. Don't play the game with each other no more. All because of his wife. Her husband lost out on a good friend, which is my husband. Lost out on a good friend because of her bullshit. Now, mind you, her husband got the opportunity to go to a real NFL football game. Let me say that again. Her husband, the bitch that got smart with me and my husband, her husband got a chance, got the opportunity to go to a real NFL football game out here in Vegas. It was the Raiders versus the Broncos. The Broncos is my husband's team, and the wife's husband, his friend, well, ex-friend now, his team was the Raiders. I got my husband them tickets to go to the game. I got him 2 tickets for him and the husband to go. I gave him that opportunity to go to his first NFL football game, and it was his team playing. Not the wife. Mind you, they've been married for I think they've been together for 8 years, but been married for 5. Either way, she ain't never get him no tickets to a football game. But I did, out of the kindness of my heart, and I did it for my husband. Why not take your best friend? Why not take your homie? Why not take the motherfucker whose team it is? And they both was excited, happy. You know what I mean? I was like, go ahead, honey, enjoy your day, have fun, da-da-da-da. Y'all have fun, turn up. It was both of their first time going to a real NFL football game. Because of me. I'm cool. I'm good. I say thank you, God, for keeping I don't want to say demons, but for keeping them people with that type of energy and that type of aura and stuff like that. Thank you for keeping them away from me. Thank you for blessing me to get them out of my life now rather than later. I thank you, God. I Father God, in the name of Jesus, I thank you. Let me tell y'all something before I go. Let me tell y'all something I do every year. Every new year. I go out this front door. I grab my cinnamon. I grab my ground cinnamon. And I grab behind my TV right here out here in the living room. My mom, after my little sister passed away, my mom bought all of us, me, my brother, and my older sister. She bought all 3 of us holy oil. It was blessed and everything. She all brought us oil. I leave that holy oil right there behind my TV every year, January 1st. I get that holy oil and I get my ground cinnamon. I go outside the front door and I pray. I pray over the front door and I bless my house. I bless my apartment. I bless those who live in it. I bless those who come in and out of it. So that's from whether it's maintenance, the therapy people, my mom, my brother, whoever come over to my house. If you walk through the threshold of my front door, you have been blessed. I bless my front door, my house, every year. Every year. And I take that holy oil, I go outside, I say a prayer, do not, God, I ask that you keep away evil spirits, evil people, toxic people. I ask you, I bind them in the name of Jesus. I bind them in the name of Jesus. I cast it away. Anybody that lives in here and who walks in here, I bind it in the name of Jesus. I cast it out of here. It's not welcome in my house. And then for prosperity, my daughter's food pump is going off. It's done cleaning. For prosperity, I sprinkle ground cinnamon underneath my mat, under my front door mat, every year. And I pray every day. So, but yeah, y'all. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Again, it's a long video, but I appreciate it if you watched it all the way through. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love y'all. God bless. Y'all have a good one. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Whenever that'll be. I don't know. But I love y'all. Remember to always love yourself, love God, and love others. And I will see y'all in the next video.